Hi Aquarius, it's Ashley with Love's Intuition Tarot, and we are here for your November 2020 monthly reading. While I shuffle the cards real quick, if you want to take a second to follow the channel, hit subscribe, hit the like button on this video, and when we're done, if you want to comment, it really helps. Okay, the way I'm going to do this is we're going to look at first the past energies of what you've just been going through, and then we will then transfer into what that means for what's coming up into November, okay? Remember, these are general readings. They are not going to resonate with everyone. You will know if it resonates with you. If it doesn't, then either wait for the next one or check your rising sign, moon sign. Those are all parts, huge parts of our personality as well. And they do fit. Sometimes we focus on aspects of our life that aren't included in our sun sign readings, you know? Okay. Aquarius. Tell me what's been going on in the past for Aquarius, please, God. What has my Aquarius been going through or dealing with or having happen? That's great. Oh, okay. This isn't even past. This is like, okay, it could be past. It could be past. It looks like things were going super slow. It's almost like you were like butting heads with yourself. It's like you were trying to do two things in, I don't know, you were like butting heads with someone else. They were trying to do something and you were trying to do something, but you just were butting heads. Like you weren't going anywhere. You weren't going in the same direction. You see what I'm saying? So now what's been happening is you have been like begging and pleading and crying for a victory, right? In regards to whatever this headbutting situation was. And you've been praying for it to happen really fast and soon, basically. Like you want this victory right now. It could also mean too that what you've been doing has been happening way slower than you've wanted. You see what I'm saying? Tell me more about past, please. Tell me about these two nights. Oh, okay. Tell me about this then. Yeah, okay. So you want to see a certain person start making an effort. That's what you're praying for. You're praying that someone that's left or you've walked away from, you're like praying that very quickly you see a victory in them making putting action steps into like doing it. You know what I mean? Doing what you're wanting, what you've been hoping for, wishing for, dreaming for, that now has like left your life. Okay, that's what you were just doing. So let's see what the result of all that praying for victory is gonna come out like. Oh yeah, balance. This is for November now, so this is what's coming up in November. Balance with your emperor, with your person, the guy that came out, you know what I mean, that you want to see progress with. Or a woman. In all reality, if you're a man watching this and it's the woman, it's just, this is how they're coming out for the read. You want balance and you want the life that you've always wished for. It looks like you're in your individual, we already said in the past, right, that you are separated. So for November, what you're doing is essentially balancing your individual alone life to start. You're being asked to essentially look at, if I didn't get this person back, it's about learning that you could still have the perfectly amazing life even with no one else there, basically. You see what I'm saying? Even if no one decided to come be on your team with you, this person didn't come back or a new person didn't come, it's about learning how to be very happy alone and still have the life that you want. That's what this card is all about. And starting in November, universe is having you balance out that feeling and that need of, well, do I need this person or can I be alone? Do I need this person or can I be alone? It's literally saying you need to start focusing on the individual side of who you are, not connected to any persons. You have to. or else like it won't work out the way you're hoping. Like this is something that you need to be doing, but at the same time still having faith in what you're wanting from the, you know what I mean, that you've been praying about. But it's in my head, it's like it wants me to tell you, like it's portraying that, yes, hold on to the faith, like don't stop praying for this victory, but at the same time don't let it disrupt your own personal life when you're in your alone time. You see what I'm saying? Because you have like career opportunities, business ventures that have been like divinely offered to you. That could be like someone's talking to you about, hey, what if we did this? I got a cool idea. Or you're coming up with your own cool ideas, right? You're supposed to be focusing on them, looking at them based on the card that was at the bottom. Because you want a Ten of Pentacles life. A Ten of Pentacles life is the next step up, okay? This is when you figure out what your individual life perfectly would look like if you had your dream life and nobody else was included. This is the next step to that, when your dream life gets to mesh with someone else's dream life, and now it's a whole happy family full of love, and it's financially stable, it's everything. You see what I'm saying? And you want that with this person. This is the same card that came back from the past. You know what I mean? You want to see him making that work towards this life with you. And it looks like so far that has not happened. But part of it too is stuff you need to be doing. You know what I mean? You need to be worrying about balancing your individual life. You are absolutely going to receive fated justice for the issue, the things that you went through with this person. That justice is the Ten of Pentacles life, you know, with them. Tell me what else is happening. It's literally saying to me, I don't know how else to say it. This is how I read the cards, okay? This is my God card. It's the card that comes out. It's the King of Love, King of Cups. This comes out when God is trying to tell me, you know, source, creator, universe, ancestor, spirit, I don't, whatever, whoever you know, I say God. This is saying like, God has seen you in your sad time alone, like crying and praying, like from that other card. And for equal and balanced love with this other person, and also to be able to like be more, do more, create more within the world, hold the world in your hands. You want to be able to not feel restricted by who you are and what you can do, and at the same time you're really, really looking for this equal and balanced love. And I just see you like crying in your bed and being upset, like sad, thinking about it when you're alone in your alone time, and talking. And what I'm trying to tell you is God, creator, source, spirit, they hear you. They do. They hear you. And that's why you're being given this justice. This is the card of being given things that you've been begging for. You see what I'm saying? In regards to that love, like it fell on that, you have, once again, you have to have faith. You're being given, you're going to receive this justice, basically, Aquarius, because you're at the same level as God in regards to love as a female, if that makes sense. You're like the Queen of Love, the Queen of Cups. You've learned your love lessons. You understand how to love properly. You understand how to healthily love. And so you need to have faith that proper, equal, balanced love will come back. Basically, what God's going to do is turn your person, he's going to enlighten your person, who it comes out as the King of Swords. King of Swords people are kind of a dick. They're, in all reality, I'm going to be honest. King of Swords are like kind of jerks. They think they're right. They're, you know what I mean? They use cutting words just like a sword, you know what I mean? Because you're coming out as the Queen of Love, God is going to essentially, in the form of your justice, well, before I say that, I don't want to say that. I don't have cards that are okay. What's going to be done, the thing that is going to be done, that's what this card is about. for you as the Queen of Cups, or like I said, these literal feminine and masculine pronouns, they don't actually make a difference, but what's going to be done basically is, or what's happening is that sense of confusion that you have, Aquarius, about feeling very left out and like not having, like, it's almost like you feel left out for someone, but you're also turning down other offers. You feel left out from someone specific. That's the person you're crying about. It's making you like tell everyone no. Everyone else, like, no, I don't want to even start anything with you because you're still stuck on this guy, right? And then you're confused about whether or not to like basically move forward or not in regards to relationships. Explain more, God. Why are you? Well, tell me how. It says, Aquarius, it's saying in regards to like offers you're turning down, or that feeling in your heart like it feels closed off, right, to new opportunities in love from people. It's saying you're being given like fated strength to essentially enlighten yourself and move into cycles of karmic reward rather than negative karmic cycles all over again. And you will be spoken to about that. This is about intuitive thoughts and communication for real. So it could be a real person that talks to you, or just in your head. It's part of the rules for a Queen of Cups person. It's part of the way it goes. That this being left out, that all the feelings, it's literally telling me that all the feelings that you're feeling are on purpose, basically. Like, they have to happen. If you didn't feel confused right now, then you wouldn't have the proper strength, you know what I mean, to be the right person for you. And it goes the same way with your other person too. These fated occurrences that happen, the major arcana cards that come out, they are for the purpose of teaching us how to be worthy when we're done with it. You see what I'm saying? If we want a 10 of Pentacles, yes. Okay, so Aquarius, sorry, when stuff like that happens, when I bump stuff, it means what I'm forced to look at is meant to go along with what I'm saying. It's reiterating that, yes, you have big, happy changes coming in your life, but that it's up to you. This is all going to happen to you within the next few months. Tell me more, please. Is this a person coming back? Is Aquarius supposed to look for a new person? Okay, so it looks like the judgment based. Okay, so the relationship that you left, the one that you're confused about, right? You're receiving fated strength because the judgment of the relationship, Aquarius, by God, by universe, is that you guys did too much fighting. There was too much drama, too much fighting. You're being given strength now, essentially to what, God? Oh, I understand. Okay, so this relationship, Aquarius, you were the one, if you're the woman, you were the one causing the arguments, the drama. You're being given fated strength to hold on to essentially what you've been praying for. I don't know how you're wanting the victory, Aquarius, but you are wanting it. It's showing that you may have been the one causing the drama, but this strength, the moon card came on top of it too. You have a lot of fated cards in this little area here. That means a lot of what God and universe is doing that you can't change, basically. Fatedly, they're giving you strength because fatedly you've been judged to have caused certain arguments that have forced the separation. This strength comes in time with the moon, with astrology. It takes time for this process of the result to come back together. It does not look at all like anything's going to essentially be fixed or moved forward, so to speak, in November. It looks like for you, Aquarius, for November, there's a lot of faded enlightening and understanding and lessons still. The justice is coming. You have to, it's literally saying you have to have faith that you will receive your justice in the things that you are praying for, that you're holding on to. You will. But it's like November is like the month where God's making it happen. It's like you can't take much part in what you are wanting right now other than focusing on balancing your individual life. Focusing on balancing what you want and how you can sustain yourself completely and be very happy in that and what you're doing. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if you're unhappy with your career, you should be focusing on, well, what would my dream career be? How could I make that happen? You see what I'm saying? Not focusing on the relationship sector so much, you know? You're still supposed to have faith and, you know what I mean, and what you're praying for, but it's about you in November, Aquarius. There's nothing really coming in for you saying that a person is going to do any moves. Like, it's not about people coming towards you right now. It's about you working on you. So that and at the same time, God and universe is working with your other person. Okay? There's so much fate in your reading. Do you have any last messages for Aquarius, please? I think I did shuffle this one. Whoa, too much. Okay, well, you're heartbroken, Aquarius. I feel bad. I mean, I understand. It makes sense with the reading. So here's that marriage card. The marriage will see rewards coming in. They'll see, like, you will see your ship sailing in regards to the person that you want, that you're currently feeling that heart pain from or with. They'll come in and talk to you about, like, how they have been able to celebrate the fact that they're not confused anymore, basically. Yeah, the King of Swords is healing, and you'll be able to, like, literally recognize it. You'll be able to see it within your person. That's the victory. On the same note, you are, like I said, so now it's giving me a secondary message back about that you need to be balancing out your individual life stuff. It's saying that divine offer of financial and career intuitive stuff, you're refusing that offer. You're literally refusing to focus on anything other than what will make you content and love. But that's what that faded strength is for. This is the strength card again. It's so that God can give you what you're begging for in your sadness. You have to have faith that the moon will give you justice. These cards just came out almost in the same order as the last one. Really weird. Which is all the same, so many of the same faded cards. Strength, the Fool, the Moon, Justice, all the same ones from earlier just came, and Strength. Okay. Have patience. Focus on you, Aquarius. All of your love stuff is going to come to fruition that you're confused and hoping for and wondering about. Allow yourself to focus on you in the meantime, though, okay? So if you haven't taken the time to follow the channel, do it for me. Hit like, comment on the video, tell me if it resonates, and I will see you guys soon.